Alright guys, it is TheDevKing here, back with a brand new tutorial, and now I know it's been absolutely a long time. It's been ages since I last uploaded, and I apologize. I'm gonna go ahead and explain why. So basically, I went on vacation, and then I came back, and then I was just kind of getting back in the routine of things. I apologize for the lack of uploads. I really should have recorded before I left, but I don't know, I just forgot, I guess. I'm sorry, guys, but there will be no more breaks like that anymore. You guys know me, I won't leave you again, okay? But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video, and I'm going to go ahead and explain what I'm going to be teaching you about today. Alright guys, so you probably clicked on this video and you were like, okay, TweenService. Alright, so what is tweening? If you don't know what tweening is, I'm going to show you a quick example of what it is, and then I'm going to explain to you how to do it and all that good stuff. Alright, so let's go ahead and start the tutorial, or start the game, and I'll show you what it means. So look at this part right here as the game runs, so just keep your eyes on the part. Okay, so I put a weight on it to wait a few seconds. There we go. Boom. Look, it's growing, okay? You got like super big. And then it's shrinking back down, okay? So that's what tweening is. Now, basically, what it does is it changes the properties of a part, or even like a GUI, which is like the things on your screen, right? It'll change the properties of a part or a GUI or whatever, like the size or the transparency or the position if you want to move it around, right? But it does it like slowly and in a way that, you know, like doesn't look like it just teleports, okay? So it's not like you just set something, it actually does it slowly, and you can determine, or you can specify how long you want it to last or whatever, right? So I'm going to be teaching you about that today. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and move the script in my server storage, and I'm going to disable it, so don't worry about that, that's just later for reference. And yeah, anyways, so first things first, you want to go ahead and insert a part into your workspace, okay? So this is the part we'll be tweening, okay? We're going to be making all the changes to this guy right here, and we'll leave it named part, but then we're going to go ahead and insert a script into it. So go ahead and insert a script, and then there we go. Now that we have a script into it, we want to first of all get TweenService, okay? Now how you make tweens is you have to have TweenService in your script, okay? So we have to define TweenService. Alright, so local TweenService equals game.getService TweenService. There we go. And now we're going to define the part, which is the script.parent. And let me zoom out a little bit. Looks a little too big. There we go. And then we're going to actually like specify the tween. So how you do this is you do local, or not specify the tween, like we're going to make it so like how long we want the tween to last, and basically the style of the tween and stuff like that. So I'll explain that in here in a second. But first things first, we're going to go ahead and do local info equals tween info dot new. And then here we go. Okay, before you type the second parentheses, look at this right here, okay? I'm not sure you can see it. It's probably really small. Yeah, you can't really see it. But it says tweeninfo new number time, and then the easing style, easing direction, that amount of times you want to repeat it, if it reverses, and then the delay. So basically, you could type all that stuff right here in one line, like blah, 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 right? But what we want to do is actually put it like this, okay? So it's easier to read. Alright, now, basically, those are all parameters for tween, and I'm going to go through each and every one of them and explain what it does. So if that was a little confusing, I'm sorry, but we're going to clear that up right now. Alright, so the first parameter for tween info is the length. So how long do you want the tween to last? I'll say maybe 5 seconds. Okay, that sounds about a good time. What we want to do is make our part bigger. Okay, that's the goal for this tween. So we'll just make it last 5 seconds. And to keep it simple, I'm going to actually put a comment here, and that way if you forget what the parameter does, you'll always see it right here. Okay. Now the second parameter is the easing style. Now, also one thing, make sure you guys put a comma there, or else you're getting a little error right here. So make sure you put a comma after each parameter. So yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna do enum.easingStyle, and then dot, and then here are all our easing styles. Now you're probably wondering, okay, what is an easing style and what do these look like? So an easing style is basically the way you want it to tween. Do you want it to tween like in a certain, I don't know how to explain it, okay? I'm gonna just show you like what the Roblox wiki says. So here are all the easing styles that I have, okay, or that are available. These are all easing styles and basically the way they work. Now, as you can see here, you have elastic, which basically goes out into your place and then it bounces out a little bit, right? and then it comes back. Okay, so that's what it is. All right, and then linear obviously goes one way, just very at the same speed. Sine, you see it goes all the way over, and then it slows down toward the end. And then all of these, have different variations. But for this purpose, we're gonna be using sine. Just because it looks really smooth and nice. I like it a lot. So also, guys, if you want to see this later on, all the easing styles, I'm gonna leave a link to it in the description below so you can check it out later for yourself. Okay. Anyways, now that we have that, go ahead and type enum.easingstyle.sine. That's the one we'll be using. It's that one that looks pretty smooth, right? But it slows down toward the end. I like it a lot. It looks nice. Anyways, let's go ahead and do that. All right. So that's the easing style. Okay, so I'll just write easing style right here. 1 second. My bad. All right, easing style. Okay, and then we want to do the easing direction. So which direction do you want it to do it? And we're gonna put easing direction or enum.easing direction dot out. Okay, so that's the way it does. There also is in, and then there's in out. So I don't really know how to explain that too well, but basically in is like in, and then out is like out, and then in and out's like both, I guess, right? Okay. Anyways, so then I forgot to put the commas. See, I'm getting a little error right there. Gotta make sure I put my commas. Okay, and then let me do this. Okay. Easing direction. Okay, that's what that is. And then we're going to do the amount of times we want it to repeat. Okay, so we want to make it big, right? But do we want it to repeat it and do it again, or do we want to do it just one time? For this, we'll just do it one time. Okay, so we're gonna do 0. We don't want it to repeat any times. You may think, oh, you want to do like 1 because you want it to do it once, but no, this is like repeat. So how many times do you want it to do it again? So it's gonna do it one time if you set it to 0, and then obviously if you set it to 2, it's gonna only do it, or it's gonna do it 3 times. If you set it to 1, it's gonna do it 2 times. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. So just set it to 0, and then it'll only do it once. And then I'm gonna put a comment here, the amount of times it repeats. That way you know. Okay. And then obviously, guys, if you don't know, these are just comments. Okay, they're optional. You don't have to write these comments right here. These are just reminding you what these do. Okay, you don't have to write this part. So yeah. Okay. Next is the reverse. So do you want it to reverse whenever it tweens? So whenever you make it super big, do you want it to go back down or not? So for us, we'll just do no. I don't want it to reverse, but then we can always change it later. All right, so that's the reverse. So false, we do not want it to. And then the last parameter is delay. So do you want it to delay? So do you want to wait 3 seconds before it does it, or what? Honestly, I'm not going to put a delay here. But yeah, okay. Anyways, all right. So that's all the parameters for tween. Okay, that's how you make a tween or make new tween info. Okay. So next, we want to actually specify. Wait, I'm getting an error right here. What the heck? I don't know what from, but oh yeah, I put a comma right here. Don't put a comma at the end, guys. I actually put a comma at the end after the 0, but there's no more parameters, so you don't need to put that. Okay. So next we need to actually specify where we want it to go. Okay. So what we're gonna do is make a table called goals. All right. Now you can name this whatever you want. Goals can be named, like ending info, right? Or whatever you want to call it, but we're going to call it goals just for what do we want it to be at the end. What's the end goal, right? So we're going to make a table, and we're going to write like that. That's how you make a table, right? But what we're going to do is put a space here so it looks a little bit nicer, okay? And we can also put this down there too so it's easier to read. Okay. Anyways, now that we have that, what do we want to do? Okay, so we want to make it bigger, right? So we're going to do size equals vector 3, because size is vector 3 value, dot new, and then we're going to do 15 by 15 by 15, and then put a semicolon at the end. So the semicolon is what you use in tables, and then commas are what you use in functions. Now, if you want to do another parameter, so if like for example, if you want to tween the transparency of the part, you gotta make sure. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Transparency. There we go. You want to make sure that you put that in there, and then we're gonna make it 0.5, I guess, right? We can make it 0.5, and then put a semicolon. All right, now obviously, guys, you don't have to put transparency if you don't want to. I'm actually gonna delete it. That was just an example. But one quick thing before I end this goals part right here, right? Goals. Whenever you type size here or transparency, right, or brick color, right, or any property of a part or position, right, you need to make sure you spell it right. If you spell it wrong, so if I do position equals vector3.new 15 by 15 by 15, right, or whatever you want to call it, right, if I do position, I spell it wrong with two I's, the script's gonna break. It doesn't know what to do, because what it does whenever it makes a tween is it gets the part, right, so it gets the part, and then it sees the goals, so it does part.size, and obviously as you can see here, size was the capital S, so it does part.size and it changes it to that, right? But if you put a lowercase s, like that size, it's going to give you an error, okay? So make sure you have the capitalization exact on the goals. Even though it won't give you an error in the script, once you actually run it in the output, it will give you an error, okay? So yeah. Anyways, make sure it's capitalized and make sure it's word for letter, and capitalization is correct, like from your properties, okay? So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to delete all that part because we only want size. Alright, so we're almost done with tween. Now all we have to do is actually create a tween. So we're going to call this tween make part bigger tween, okay? this is what the tween does, okay? It makes the part bigger, okay? So then we're going to do TweenService, or local make part bigger tween equals TweenService create part info and then goals, okay? Now, let me go explain this real quick if you're a little confused. You can name this whatever you want. This is just a variable of what you want to call the tween. So really, we could just name it tween if you wanted to. But we want to be more. I want to be more specific, and what it does is it makes the part bigger. So that's what we'll call it. And we're gonna put a lowercase m because it looks nicer. So yeah. Anyways, and then you do equals TweenService, and then you're creating a tween. And you're using the first parameter, which is the part. What do you want to tween? Well, that's our part. And then how do we want to do it? So what info do we need, right? So we need to know how long it needs to be, the easing style, the easing direction, the times repeated, reverse, delay, etc., right? And then we need to have what is the end goal, okay? What do we want it to do at the end? And that's our goals, okay? So hope that makes sense to you guys. And now actually, if you run the script, it won't work. What you need to do now is actually play the tween. So now we need to do make part bigger tween play. Okay, so colon play and then with the function, right? Colon play and then parentheses. All right, so that's how you do it. Easy as that. I'm actually gonna run the script now and then we can start it. So actually, before I actually run the script, I'm going to put a wait right here. So I'm gonna put wait 1 second because I don't want the game to load faster than we load and then we can't see the tween. So I'm gonna put wait 1 right there so we can wait for the tween to load and so we can load in. But yeah, anyways, now we're gonna run the script and see if it works. So here we go, run, and oh, look at that, guys, our part is growing. That's so cool. So basically, like I said, guys, it basically does what you want it to, but not instantly. It does it in a very in a slower manner, right? And however long you want it to be, it will be. So like, for example, if I want to do it in 1 second, right, if I wanted the tween to be 1 second long, boom, it grew super fast now. Before it was 5 seconds, so that's why it grew super slow, but obviously you can change that however you want it to. And then also we can change anything we want. Like, let's say we want to do a different easing style. Okay, let's try elastic, and boom, see, it bounces a little bit. It's a little weird, right? But that's how elastic works. Like I said, I like sign. It looks the cleanest in my opinion, but you know, for different games you want different stuff, so you always can change it. And then reverse, if you change that to true, what it's gonna do is actually it's gonna do your tween, right? But then it's gonna move it back. So watch this. Ready? It grows and grows and grows and grows, and then it goes back. Okay, so it does the same tween, but it reverses it. So yeah. There we go. And then delay, obviously it's how long you want it to wait before the tween runs. And then times repeated, let's say you want to run it twice, right? So, or twice, and actually run 3 times because you're repeating it twice. But now we're going to repeat it 2 times. And as you can see here, it grows, and then it goes back, and then it grows, right? And then it goes back. And as you can see, it repeats twice. And then also, let me change this to 1 second because it's really long. But now I'm going to actually set the reverse to false, right? So I'm going to set the reverse to false, but I'm going to make it repeat. And you're probably wondering, okay, so how's it going to repeat if it's false? So what's going to happen is it's actually just going to grow super big, and then it'll just teleport back. Now it's bouncing because it's clipping through the mesh. That's why. So yeah, but yeah, so yeah, that's why it's bouncing. But it normally wouldn't if you just put it higher in the air and then you anchor it like that. So look, as you can see here, it's gonna grow, and then it's gonna teleport back. Now the reason why it teleports is because I don't have it set to reverse, so when it wants to repeat, it has to go back to this original state. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much Tweening and how it works. I hope that made sense to all of you. If you have any questions, like always, guys, be sure to join the Discord server. Leave a comment in the comment section below, or ask in the Discord server. People in there all the time are helping you. So yeah. Anyways, guys, make sure to subscribe if you're new. That way you don't miss out on any new scripting tutorials. And also I have a playlist to the beginner series. If you're still confused and you don't know anything about scripting at all, you might want to watch the beginner series first, or the start of the advanced series. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.